Attraction Part 2. Again, like I was saying earlier, attraction is not a choice. By the way, hello, this is Coach David Halal. We were talking about attraction. Attraction is not a choice. Nature, Mother Nature, God, the universe, has already chosen what you look like. You didn't choose it. You didn't choose your skin color, your height. Some people light skin will like dark skin, some dark skin will like light skin, some white will like Asian, black, this and that. And sometimes, most of the time it's not really a skin color, it's different. There is something, in the spirit, in the soul, in the heart. But one thing that's extremely important that I realize also is that for you to increase your chance or your chances of meeting people, especially as a man, you got to have confidence. You have to be oozed with confidence. You have to be you have to know who you are and accepting who you are. And like I said, 2 to 3 out of 10, 2 to 3 women out of 10 will like you or will find you good looking enough to date. So 2 to 3%. So I mean every 10, 2 to 3 women in every 10. So that means about 20 to 30% of women will find you, and in those 2 to 3 women, even if you act right, that means right according to what we're going to talk about later on, between the masculine and the feminine, polarity of the spectrum, in the spectrum, sexual spectrum, energy and everything. If you act right, even those 2 or 3 are going to cut down to 1.5 or 2. Why? Because some women have issues. Some men have issues. So it becomes, so this is the reason why you cannot get too hung up on one person. And especially us men, we are so competitive. If somebody say no, then we want them to say yes. We want them to say yes, so we can be very, persistent. So one of the things that I'd like to talk about is that not only you need to have confidence, but you need to let it be shown. Let it be known that you are not afraid to lose her or lose them or failure. Really, you should not be afraid to fail, because the more you fail, the more success you'll have. Michael Jordan said that. He said a lot of people, only see his greatness or how many shots he made, but he missed way more shots than he ever made. You can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid if somebody tell you no. Or, if she says no, big deal. It's her loss. If you approach a man as a woman and of course you have a greater chance he'll say yes, as women. But if he says no, big deal. It's his loss. You see. So you have to come from a strength position. You have to see yourself as being a strong individual. Because once you show weakness, they have no choice but to agree with you that you are weak. If you're weak, you're weak. If you have no confidence, you have no confidence. It's not their fault. It's not their job to fix you. So you have to be strong. And knowing that since attraction is not decided by the person who even likes you, it was pre-decided before they were even born. That's crazy, I know. But it's an awesome thing, because then I don't have to fight. I don't have to go crazy. The girls or the women who's gonna like me for me, or already like me. All I have to do is show up. If I show up and they're gonna, hey, this guy, I like him. Some of them will like you more than others, but that's the way it is. So don't be afraid to fail. You have to be strong. You have to show up, the best you can. This is the reason why, again, you have to join a gym, or if you don't join a gym, you have to work out. You have to lift weights. You have to run, whatever, because some people don't like to lift weight, they like to run, but you need to be in shape, like this baby here. You need to be in shape. You need to work out, do your best, do your push-ups, do your sit-ups. Know that you are the man or that you are the woman. And all it takes is the right person that's supposed to match, who you are. On the spectrum, baby, on the scale. It is an awesome thing. Because of that, I don't have to worry about, things that I cannot change or things that I don't want to change. So some things that people might not like about me, I could care less. I don't want to change it. That's your business. And if I want to change it, you're not going to be the one that persuade me to change it. I'll just change it because I want to change it. Because I am my own man, and you are your own man, and you are your own woman. That's extremely important, right? You have to also act, or you have to, even if you don't feel it, you have to fake it. You have to act like you deserve them. And not only you deserve them, but they have to work also for your attraction. Just because you say hi, just because you ask them for their number, doesn't mean that they, they have the power. No, that means they also have to work hard to get you. They also have to put forth some effort. And of course, as men, we initialize, or we initiate, not initialize, we initiate, we initiate, our love affair or our desires. We initiate, we reach towards the woman because that's what we were born to do. Remember, on the spectrum, if you look on date, sex part 1 and part 2, you'll see I talk about the spectrum, the sexual polarity between men and women, so the man is purposeful, it's purpose driven, we competitive, we go after what we want. We were born to go get what we want, to penetrate, what we want with our desires, with our love, with our thoughts, with our strength and with our penis, so you have to grow the testicle fortitude, if you will, of some people, vulgar. I mean, some people consider that vulgar, but you have to grow the balls to go after what you want. Yes, I said it. Balls, yes. The testicle fortitude for you to go after what you want. Because people will try to minimize you because, and especially one girl who really don't like you, or you might act too weak, with her, she might crush your confidence, or he might crush your confidence. But you gotta know that you have to get over it. And, you have to know that it's their loss. And it's the truth. Because you're the only one who have what you can offer them. They don't have it. And just because somebody don't like you, just because somebody refuse you, or somebody don't give you their number, that does not mean that you've been rejected. That only means that the person doesn't know your value, or they're not hungry for what you have to offer. If I go to McDonald's to eat and I don't go to Burger King will not get upset even if they know about it, because they see themselves as being just as great or better than McDonald's. Whether it's true or not, If I go to one restaurant and I don't go to the other, doesn't mean I reject you. Just mean that I am hungry for what she has, or for what he has. I don't want what you have, and I'm sure somebody else will want what you have. See, that way you don't feel so weak and always worry about who's going to like you and who's going to love me. He don't love me, my goodness, or she didn't give me her number. Is it my height? Is it because I don't have money? Let me go get me a Mercedes or a BMW or, a Rolls Royce and things like that. You could get these things if you want. I love these things, but, that's not the reason. I don't go get them so women can like me, or men can like me, or people can accept me. I could care less if you accept me or not. I am David, baby. I'm King David. And you are who you are. You are just as great as I am, or better. You have to see it like that. And don't see it only in the sense of better as, oh my God, I'm so much better than him for me to mistreat people. No, I'm just great. I'm the best David, Yeshua Halal you'll ever find. and no one can beat me at being me. That sounded good too. No one can beat me at being me. You see what I'm saying? So you have to sit like that and say the same thing to yourself. And sometimes you have to write it. You have to say it. You have to write it in the bathroom mirror. You have to type it on your own cell phone. Text it to yourself. Say, I am the greatest David Halal there is. Or I'm the greatest John there is. Or I'm the greatest Elizabeth. Or, you know, Rakira there is. All right. Let's stop here. This is David Yeshua Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call from A, teaching you from A to Z, pursuing my call and my destiny. Don't forget to subscribe, and then I'm going to start a workout channel so you can work out with me, do a push-ups together every morning. We do 100 push-ups before we go to the gym, before we go to work. At night, before we go to bed, we do 100 push-ups again. And if you can do full push-ups, you can do half push-ups, what they call girly push-ups, you know, because some, I don't know why they call it, because some girls can do push-ups better than a lot of men. So, but anyway, subscribe, share with your friends on Facebook, everywhere. Tell them, let it be known, the coach is on the loose. Bam! See you later. Bye-bye.